Now I'm here with Devil Walk from Bad News Eagles, the newest addition to the team, bit of a legend here, the Swedish beast now coaching the roster. So a little birdie told me your last event here was back in like 2015. What's it like to be back in Australia?
It's great. I mean, the jet lag has been hitting hard, but it's super nice to be here. I mean, Melbourne and Sydney, where I was last time, both places are beautiful. You know, weather's nice compared to the north of Sweden, so I have to pack my bags from the snow and came here. So nice with some sun.
Australia's grown a little bit since the last time. Are you impressed by the turnout of the crowd so far?
Yeah, I mean, and especially, I've seen some events like the Sydney events and stuff like that online, and the crowd is always amazing. You know, they give their all, and they're having fun, so that's always important. And I think that's, you know, what kind of the impact hit me the most, I guess. It's fun to see them here, and obviously the growth. There was even some comments online, I think maybe from Sponge, but I can't remember, that Australian CS has passed NA CS, which is quite funny.
We're getting there, we're getting close. And of course, you know, coming from this event, you guys crushed the RMR, you know, dropping down phase. What's the kind of prac look like between now and then obviously leading into the major?
Yeah, I think our attitude was we had a long boot camp, and RMR qualifying for the major was the first step. So we took a bit of a rest in between RMR and this. So we had a few practice, but basically we just want to make sure we have the energy to go through a major all the way, because it's a long tournament, many days and a lot of work coming into it. So giving the boys some extra rest so that we are mentally not fatigued going into a major where a lot of, you know, high stress situations come in, and it's good to have a warm up like this for the stage and stuff like that. So I think it's really nice to be here, and hopefully we can clinch a playoff spot today.
There you go, absolutely. Well, EPL spot on the line. We briefly sort of spoke that the team has been awesome, an experience for yourself. You've been apart for 3 months now. What's the experience been like with the boys?
No, it's been amazing from day one, really. You know, they always speak Albanian and I speak English, but it's a challenge, but it's fun. You know, they're very kind-hearted, passionate people, so it's been a pleasure to be that kind of a little bit calmer presence maybe sometimes, but yeah, no, they're incredible to work with. They listen to everything, they take all the input in without arguments, so it's a pleasure to work with.
Awesome. All right, well, I'll let you prepare for the event, so take care and all the best, all right? Cheers. Take care. Thanks, guys. And alternatively as well, I'm here with Kaze from Rare Atom, and now these guys had a bloody long day as well. Did you get any rest last night?
Not much rest, I guess. Just because it's finished till 1 a.m. late in the morning, so not much sleep, I guess. Yeah.
And that first map, obviously going down to Vertex, shook you up a little bit, but you managed to bring it back in the next two. How did you guys recover from there?
We just treat it as practice, so you wouldn't hurt that much. So I guess we just play our game and continue what we're doing, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. And obviously coming into this one now, Bad News Eagles, arguably the favourites. Are you confident though that you can take them down?
We'll try our best, because Bad News Eagles are the strongest team, yeah, I guess, because they beat FaZe in the major 2-0. Yeah, so they are a team to be afraid of, I would say. So yeah, we'll try our best to maybe beat them, I guess.
Well, you got to do it for the Chinese fans here. So I'll let you go. All the best, and we'll see you in the server, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Adam find their way back into matches, but it all starts here with the pistol. Aggressive down banana early on as well. That's the perfect counter flash. However, the trades are looking good for Bad News Eagles. They clean up.
Yeah, indeed. Good shots from One Flatro and Synopsy to kick things off. And banana control very much established for BNE. And have to see something done elsewhere for Rare Atom. And they've slowed things down a little bit, waiting for the push to come through from the CT side. Has not quite worked out for them. No kills getting converted on the T side. And in fact, even the exchange of damage, Jim, is not quite going the way of Rare Atom here.
Way into banana, get that early info, but everybody else very deeply set here for Bad News Eagles.
Yeah, well, this is going to be a tough ask to get past One Flatro. He was sharp yesterday. Look at Sharp today, and he's got backup as well. Bad News Eagles put the pistol round on the board.
So, well, GXX is actually going to get aggressive here with this orb. This could be a mistake.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that every day of the week, but Kaze looking sharp. One flat throw's going to go through the smoke. Spotted out, though, by Advent. That might be crisis averted for Rare Atom. Still able to grab himself one. Rigon's found the timing. Rare Atom, are they crumbling? Flash into the sky. It's going to buy some time for the tees on the side. Trades coming through. Advent stuck. Needs assistance. Maybe not. Gets to himself. And it's Jam Young in the clutch. You'd back him every day of the week, but one flat throw, 4-0 for the map so far. Gets dominated. And Rare Atom will give the Chinese fans something to shout about.
Absolutely no sitting back from Jam Young. As soon as that smoke went down, he got proactive.
And with that, they can start to snowball in the round and really negate the advantage that Rare Atom came in with.
Oh, this is aggressive CT info play. Synopsy gets punished by Jam Young.
How on earth has he managed that, Synopsy? I mean, he pre-fired the corner.
That was a three-point fadeaway.
Nasty from Jam Young. You can just tell how individually talented some of these Rare Atom members are. And Kaze waiting for someone to make a mistake, pushing their way forward. That's another one for Rare Atom. They needed that.
To the flame.
20 seconds left, though, for the T side. They're going to have to move quickly, and they still have to get past Scenario and one flat throw. This could go awkward. They don't know. They haven't cleared Dig. Eventually, Advent will. And that'll be safe. Bomb plant down. Rare Atom should from here secure two. I mean, Kaze's going to be difficult to dislodge in carpets.
Oh, he's got the line. That is that. They've been disposed of, and despite buying into that round, now they're going to have to just...
But the last 2-3 events I've actually seen from him, he seems to have picked it back up.
Yeah. Ridiculous no-scopes. But
Rigon over that smoke. It's just going to get shut down by Advent. Maybe Rare Atom expecting that. I've seen Rigon do that a couple of times. A huge task ahead in pit. I'm just going to go over to the A bomb side, and Mercury just gets booked. So Rare Atom, they were thinking about A, definitely, but with that kill, sending it back in the direction of B, which is where there are a couple of members set up.
It's a numbers game.
Just the one molly to get into the side here as well. No smokes at all. This is going to be bad for Rare Atom. Mosea will have to try to salvage it alone. Does get that reload off. He's got 30 seconds to work with here, but bomb's going to be difficult to retrieve in that position, and so big round one. The XX, AWP in hand. Going to fire a little bit too early in Synopsy. Well, he's under pressure here, but he does well. Jam Young also doubling down alongside one flat throw. It's an even scenario at the moment, but the Rare Atom members are playing together. GXX misses a shot, a crucial shot. And it'll allow Rare Atom into the bomb site. Crack.
And you will.
Zaya's tucked into the corner. Jam Young in pit. He's the low HP member. Oh, Scenario gives away his position. Not sure what that was all about, but it makes it all too easy for Rare Atom.
This though, I quite like this though, because obviously with a coach like Devil Walk as well, who's maybe a little bit more motivational, and of course, you know, making sure that the mental of the team is strong.
A huge round from Jam Young, by the way. 4 kills.
Absolutely.
What Bad News Eagles is able to find. This time, though, Bad News Eagles, they want to fight for brackets.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a smoke in the way of Rare Atom. Are they going to opt to go through it? Synopsy playing anti-flash. This looks bad for the T side. A massive crossfire.
To clean up.
And you just can't be doing that. Not against a team like Bad News Eagles. They're going to punish you for it. Jam Young can't get much more done. Kaze also taken down on the way out. A little bit too easy for Bad News Eagles there. Being placed on Banana this time from BNE.
Yeah, total focus shift as well. Perhaps anticipating that. Oh, from Rare Atom. There we go. The 1-2 punch. Scenario and Rigon. A nice open up to the round, and that's already put Rare Atom on the back foot again. They're all going to try and wrap on that.
Well, it's a player in Archer they're going to have to be worried about, and Rigon is playing a very safe angle. Decides to back off. GXX loses his head, and on the other side, Kaze gets the better of Synopsy. They still have to clear out Graveyard. Bomb drop, 12 seconds, Jim. They've got to move fast, but I think they might have just got that one over the line to get the bomb plant down. Issue is going to be the rotation has come in quickly from this BT side, but Rare Atom are fighting hard. And Rigon, in a 1-on-2, now has it all to do. Mercury and Jam Young, the two superstars from Rare Atom on the other side,
and they peak
together and make it happen. And that's a 3v5 from Rare Atom.
That's the confident peak to cap things off. That round was all about timing. Got these two players in stasis. Right up until just then, they had these two players both deep CT, just waiting for a call. A lot of pressure being applied here by Rare Atom. That's going to help them as well.
Yeah, Saneri wasn't expected on the off angle, so he's able to draw it back to a 4-on-4. But with that said, he's still going to be the sole defender on B, and that's really problematic when you've got 3 terrorists trying to push their way in. Saneri pushed out by the Molotov as well. Now spotted, does get himself one. Mosea is able to trade. Cost some of his HP, but job done nonetheless. And Jam Young is lurking, catching members on the rotate. He's going to reroute his way back to Banana, which will be another thing to think about for BNE. If they can even get into this B bomb site, damage is being done by GXX, but he's got to convert frags. And that's what? How did he know?
That's massive for the Bad News Eagles.
How did he know Jam Young was coming from Banana? He must have heard him. I mean, they did everything right, didn't they? That round looked like it was set up to perfection. But Jam Young, you thought he might have to be the one to get it done, right? The 2 players on the bomb side, both low. Feasible definitely for GXX to get those 2.
He's looking for that info, just shouldering.
Saneri's on the push, and that is being watched by 2 Rare Atom members. Kaze low, but Mosea swings to save him. And Rigon now with a lot to do. If he goes down here without getting a frag or 2, that could be round over. You'd have to think that it will be. BNE, I mean, they don't have money. Fun Flatro might try to get a sneaky kill or 2, but his head's banged off by Jam Young. And look at this, Advent, well poised to get the info. Jam Young down behind the sandbags, desperately needs some help. Flashes coming through, and the swing as well. Looked like Jam Young was in a rough spot, but he's been bailed out.
Big coup for them, but...
They want to get him. They want to catch GXX. Look at how hard this hunt is on for Rare Atom.
And now they take nothing.
I don't mind the call to go B, though. GXX is starting to work his way across, but he might be there a little bit too late. Smoke's going to go through. Rare Atom, that flash, it won't keep them at bay for too much longer. They're going to have to get kills here, BNE. Mercury has one. Advent, he's got himself another, but GXX almost again saves the day. Mercury tries to clutch, can't anymore. As long as one Flatro survives, which he will, it will be BNE to find 6 at the end of the half. 9 for Rare Atom. Advent and Mosea on the CT side of Inferno have sometimes been a bit of a pain point for me, but let's see what they can do in holding this push. Advent has got the dualies in hand, and Mosea already able to take the head off of one. There's a nice combination together between these 2, and that is what you want to be seeing from Rare Atom.
That setup was so hard to break. The Molotov, it didn't quite land in a position where it would put any pressure on that player boosted, but 9 pain train.
Oh, well. Big damage done there by Kaze onto Rigon, but Bad News Eagles, they're quick into CT spawn. Looks like Rare Atom is all over that. They've got the info, and they're going hunting. Kaze almost bit off more than he could chew, but get the pistol out in time. And so Saneri will be the only one to even try and do any damage here.
Look, if he gets away with a bomb plant, it's absolutely criminal. But it could be on the cards.
Not quite.
Until Advent says no. Quite deeply, too.
Yep.
So they're going to have to play without some information here in the mid to late round.
Kaze actually catches one Flatro who just didn't see him jumping up onto the boxes. Now Rigon wants to go through the smoke, you can tell. Jam Young is about to find a timing onto Saneri. Flash comes through. Won't matter. Jam Young gets it done. Kaze did drop, but at the end of the day, the trades are effective here for Rare Atom. And look at how low GXX and Synopsy both are. This is a very tough round to win now for BNE. But with a couple of clean entries onto the A bomb site, they might be able to get it done. Jam Young took half a second to recognize what was happening there on the balcony. But locks another down for Rare Atom. And the noise is being made. BNE, the game is up. The rotation's coming across. They've got to get into the bomb site, and they're just not doing it quickly enough. It's over. It's done. GXX 1v3. He can't do it. With 9 seconds left, they won't give him the chance. Bomb plant, impossible. And Rare Atom will win the round.
He needs to survive here as well, and that's not happening, so that's a massive kick in the guts now for Bad News Eagles.
It goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? Kaze is forced away, but still alive, so a problem for BNE to consider.
Yeah, they've done the job though. They pushed Rare Atom back into the sights here now. But Kaze's not done yet.
He's being mobile, he's being active. Mosea's getting work done elsewhere, but Kaze will walk into GXX's orb. Still Mercury's there to find the trade, and the numbers do persist. Oh! One flash throw gets traded by the Molly. And so still, Rare Atom have the advantage. Jamyoung anchoring Pit, one of the best to do it from the Asia region. Doesn't quite get it across the line this time for Rare Atom. And Mosea and Advent will be tasked with probably the most difficult round that Rare Atom have found so far in this second half.
They have some utility to work with here. The Molotov goes down, tries to clear out the back of the site. So what do they do with these two flashes? It's perfect. GXX has to fall. He's found Mosea though, and the second. So Bad News Eagles are not done yet. They still have some life in them. Timeouts.
Still quite a hefty deficit to come back from. Rare Atom are starting to show some falters. The fire though, too good. Rigon can't get two, and that's not quite enough. Just when it starts to look a little problematic for Rare Atom, they get a bit of luck. Fire doing a lot of work for them in that round.
Bad News Eagles, they were hell-bent on getting up Banana.
They really were. And Kaze, missing a shot. Not a good one. But Jamyoung on a bit of an off angle could be a real problem here for BNE if they try to scale into the bomb site. Dodging those flashes nicely. He spotted out one flat throw, and Kaze's got himself another one. Jamyoung down. GXX, he was the hero for BNE in the first half. Looking to do so again. Won't quite land that shot onto Kaze, and now the reinforcements are starting to come across. The job gets more difficult with every missed shot. And 15 on the board now for Rare Atom. And so the rotation goes back over toward the B bomb site. Some util getting tossed in right now from Rare Atom. A little bit of chip damage here and there. Mosea has a secondary orb. Can't land a connection with that one. Smoke down. It's on to Advent, who just gets run over. And at this point, you're almost thinking, maybe Rare Atom should just save.
Yeah, that money's not looking too great. I think it would be a miss for them. To really try and press for this, guarantee yourself a buy if you're saving. Yep. And that's not good either.
That death from Jamyoung is kind of what has now prompted Rare Atom to actually save.
It should have been way earlier than that. And in fact, I think they're all just hanging around far too late. They're being hunted, but danger lurks beneath him.
In that so far, but Rare Atom is starting to move around a little bit. And I think we might start to see Mosea making his way back to A. He'll be a little bit too late. Kaze saves the Pit player, and Jamyoung rewards him. A double kill from Pit. And that might be the map over and done with. GXX is the last one alive, and Rare Atom only have one player left to find. GXX will work his way out from carpets onto balcony, but it will not matter. Rare Atom secure map one.
It's certainly a strong performance from Rare Atom here on their map pick of Inferno. It was expected. You could see that they had the structure right from the get-go. Bad News Eagles.
And it's a long way home for both these teams. Mercury close on the ramp angle, has got the dualies, knows there's a player there, spots out Synopsy, takes him down. And Advent also starts well. Pistols, if nothing else, have been solid for Rare Atom at this event.
Oh, Bad News Eagles are trying to apply the pressure, but they are having the acid poured on them by Rare Atom. A remains an absolute fortress.
Yes, Canary. What's he going to be able to do here? Nice couple of shots, but Jamyoung shuts it down before it gets out of hand.
They know exactly what the Bad News Eagles are about to do.
Oh, Jamyoung has just gotten onto the site at the right time, tucks himself into Ninja. Advent's there to help out, but Jamyoung only good for one. So entries connecting for BNE. Again, it's GXX that's the danger man. Advent can't step up for any more. And that leaves Mosea to try to clutch it out. His position, unorthodox. Not quick enough to deny the bomb plan, but does bring it back to the one-on-one. And stands tall for Rare Atom. Securing the round, Jim, but that's a costly one to win. BNE could come right back into this half.
They're going to continue to put pressure on as well as their loss bonus continues to build. So if these rounds keep going the way that they have been, the incentive's there. But Mercury's already struck gold early on. One flat throw just has blind faith that the AK will do the work. And now A's under a bit of pressure.
Yeah, indeed. Advent in a very interesting position here.
Uh-oh, that bomb's going to make it up. Connector.
Oh, what is that?
Okay, he was in short.
I was confused for a second. One flat throw. Does find the timing, but not really the shots. Advent still down to 14 HP. You can see, though, how this round has fallen apart for Rare Atom.
Wow.
And that's a big response from Bad News Eagles. Answer there for you was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, he's just been tasked with, I guess, kamikazeing through the B halls, trying to get that info plate. It's all for naught in the end. The wide peak is cleaned up by Mercury.
Yeah, it's over to Would Be, though, where a lot of that work is being done by B&E. And they're in there pretty comfortably. Mercury's been able to pick up an AK. Kaze won't quite get out alive into Palace, and that might kind of give the game away for Mercury as well.
Spy as well, with that single A with the M4 surfacing at the start of the round. Jam Young was taken down in apartments almost instantaneously. So they know Mercury has a high prize on his scalp, and they take that. And so Bad News Eagles are off to a flying start here.
Another big gun round ahead here for both teams. Rare Atom hoping to keep their economy looking safe on the CT side, but really being pressured in toward this A bomb site where they've got 2 players in CT. It's really more of a retake setup than anything else from Rare Atom. Does allow B&E in onto the site. Plant to go down.
Rigon waiting for that smoke. Fading out. Well, it's a difficult angle for them to clear here, Rare Atom.
They're going to have 4 players retaking through CT spawn. They need to win their duels. Mosea starts well. And Flash is coming up and over the top. One flat throw avoiding GXX and Synopsy combining for a couple, but we're starting to see that flood come through from Rare Atom. Jam Young was successful. They know there's members in main, but they don't know there's another one there. Defuse on. Jam Young hits another shot, but they've run out of time. They've run out of time, Jim. They didn't have a kit.
That's a mistake, unfortunately, after the hard work done by Jam Young. I actually thought the post-plant positioning from Bad News Eagles was quite good, was quite smart.
On this CT side to get back in control. At the moment, it's still very much hanging in the balance.
Oh, no.
Where's the comms?
So much space. Advent, he's been left out to dry. And now Mercury, well...
Mercury's in trouble.
Yeah, Rigon's all over this. That Molotov's going to drive him out. There is cover from Kaze. The bait and switch does work out. And now Rare Atom start to fuse.
Oh, Synopsy, he was looking dangerous for a moment there. One flash throw! He can't quite hang on to it. He can't catch Mercury. Mosea's there to make sure that no one can chase into main. And B&E are going to have to slow things down. They do have time to work with, but Jam Young has found that timing out from Jungle. And it'll require a 1-on-3.
They still don't know where Mercury is here. So one Flatter's got to try and isolate 3 different duels here.
No way he wins this.
That smoke's not going to favorably fade for him either. So Rare Atom, they get themselves another round. Smokes are going to create a bit of a window here for Rigon to get through.
Yeah, I mean, Advent stoic in the sandwich remains unchecked as of yet. Here comes the peak.
Wow.
Nice raw adjustment from Rigon, but it's not going to be enough to get any more. Mercury ducks back to safety.
Oh.
Not quite so safe in the end. Teneri is an absolute monster entering the A bomb site, and Kaze flash off the line. It's gone from as good as it can be for Rare Atom.
Into the site. So Rare Atom, after doing themselves a world of good for their economy.
Rare Atom did have enough money salvaged. Quick into mid from Synopsy, and Kaze completely caught off. There's a retake attempt from Rare Atom, but they haven't got any kills. I don't know how Synopsy gets away with that one. He's going to eventually get chased down by Jam Young. Advent, though, can't wrangle anything on the bomb side, and instantly Rare Atom are going to be turned away. Rigon somehow doesn't win that duel against Jam Young, which might give Rare Atom a bit of a sniff back into this round.
Well, it's all about to go down on ticket.
It is indeed. GXX lined up alongside Seneri. It's going to end up being good trades, 2 for 1. Jam Young on 19 HP would have to pull out the mother of all clutches here. Molly into Firebox is not going to dislodge one flash throw. And Bad News Eagles once again will equalize the scoreline. But you can make the argument that they've regained control of the half because
they're going to try and isolate Mosaic here at the B side, at least keep him interested. He's had to expel some utility, but there hasn't been a full commitment in rotation from Rare Adam. They are waiting out to see what happens. It's that aggressive play. Mercury now actually is going to... His loss is going to be big trouble for Rare Adam.
Saneri does drop to Advent, and Kaze, he'll be under pressure now, needs Advent to help him out. Good damage done by Advent, but not a kill onto one flat throw, and so he falls, and Kaze mollied out from triple. He's going to give BNE the bomb site once again.
Bad news, Eagles, but we know that they've got quite a bit of cash stacked up at the moment. Oh. GXX is just hunting him out. But it's this speed now from Bad News Eagles that's actually being...
As to whether or not they can take this A site.
Now, Synopsis here to try and create interest, to try and keep Rare Adam in this A site.
Advent's creeping into that smoke, though, and Synopsis got absolutely no idea. This could be huge. It's info for Advent. It's info for Rare Atom. And while BNE are creeping their way toward the B bomb site, so too is a rotator. Mosaic is there alongside Jam Young. 30 seconds left here for BNE to get their way into the site. Denari opens one up, and Jam Young, how? No. With the MP9, does he do something like that?
That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
9-6 at the end of the half. It's looking good for BNE, but maybe there's still a world for Rare Adam.
Flat, but CT side of Mirage, it's off to a fast start.
Yeah, faster play from Rare Adam into the B bomb site. Kaze leading that charge. His head's ripped off. Nice shot from Saneri. And Rigon able to do the same to Mercury and Jam Young. It has fallen apart for Rare Atom. They didn't get any entries at all. And now the bomb is committed to B as well. His head up, and Mosaic is definitely looking for it, trying to play the angles, but it's just such a minuscule advantage to work with. Nothing at all for Rare Atom.
All right. No. Actually, great positioning they've got right now.
Oh, Mercury caught off by the angle of Saneri, but still able to win the duel, and that's really bad news for BNE. It has allowed Rare Adam to scale into the B bomb site. Mosaic also looking to cut off rotations. No success there. Will at least slow things down a little bit, but Rare Adam could possibly exit. So Synopsis, you'd think he should be good at least for one right here.
And he is. Not the second, though, so they will keep two players alive. Advent needs to get out.
Couldn't quite. So one player alive. Jam Young only, but...
Risen to the occasion. So, a bit of an information play gone wrong, and Mosaic, he's trying to level the score here. That Mac 10 just opens things up a little bit more towards B, and well, that's going to signal them moving in.
They've still got two players on B, though. Rare Adam are going to try to accelerate in here. GXX was
what a flash.
Excellent flash. It was Mosaic himself. One flat throw, though, is still staying silent, but he's been spotted. And Rare Atom are not done yet.
At least two in mid here, Rare Atom, and try to get themselves into A.
Oh, Mosaic. He does spot out Rigon. Perfect timing. And is able to get it back to even numbers. Rare Adam, though, going to present an opportunity to Saneri, who doesn't quite take full advantage of it.
Nice grenade. Nice grenade. Just softens up Advent and Mosaic.
Jam Young was spotted on flat throw. 100% spotted Jam Young. Knows Kaze's there as well. Advent, though, in the smoke. He was the real criminal that he had to be worried about. And Synopsis under balcony. Can't get much more than one. Advent's the hero in this round for Rare Atom so far. 2-on-2. But Advent and Mosaic, 23 HP combined, have to get the bomb. They've got 18 seconds. It seems impossible for Rare Atom to win from here. They've got to go.
They have to.
The bomb's on top of balcony. They've lost the round. They've lost the round. They've done nothing and they've lost the round.
You almost sound surprised, but that is... Slow round here as they work their way to this B site.
Those coming down into mid and in toward the B bomb site. BNE, one of their members already spotted, but GXX is here in market, causing a ruckus with the AWP. Frags going through. CT side more successful so far. Trades are good from Rare Atom, though, and they're into the site, but Mercury low, and also the only player on the site itself. Not sure how he's going to be able to survive here with one flat throw on one angle, GXX on the other. He's trying to buy time for Jam Young, but they're well aware of those shenanigans. They've watched a demo or two of Rare Atom.
And they've been fooled before. Fact-finding mission of Mosaic and Mercury. With an active lurk present here in this round, this could actually be the undoing of Bad News Eagles.
Rigon's at top mid. He's gone all the way into top mid, while Rare Atom was at the bottom of mid. And they don't know about him. It's gone all wrong for Rare Atom, but Mosaic gives them a chance back in the round. They're going to try and go fast into the A bomb site. Mosaic, an animal in the jungle. And that's 3-on-2.
That's
B&E would not want to be dropping this round right here. It gives Rare Atom a chance back in the map. U2 getting tossed out, maybe giving away the positions of Rare Atom. Kaze
going for this are the ones with low money, so they've been encouraged here. Great counter flash.
on the defuse. He's on the defuse. They don't know. Mosaic won't peek.
Oh,
and
dear.
B&E will win the round.
Oh, dear. That's exactly what B&E needed, but it is an expensive round for them to win.
Wasn't a great plant for... Seems to have gotten out okay.
They've called the cancel. The problem is Synopsy. He's gone on a fact-finding mission here. Trigger discipline.
They don't know. Who's going to get two? Bad news indeed for Rare Atom.
He's holding from jungle. Some key pieces of utility could be the difference.
Could get a plant down for CT, but not quite quickly enough into the bomb site. So Mercury, he's fighting hard. It's now down to Jam Young. Deleted one flat throw. Puts it to 15 for Bad News Eagles.
Okay, this is a bold move actually from Rare Atom early on. That smoke's kind of put a halt to things, but Canary, he's got aggressive. He's found two. And Synopsy's there as well. This is a bad start for Rare Atom.
Yeah, I think he might get another one too. Advent's in an awkward spot here. Fades favorably for him at least. But even still, numbers are looking pretty good for B&E. Map control as well is just coming to an anticlimactic close.
Bad News Eagles are just outplaying them in every regard at the moment.
There's another one. A nice timing from Scenario. It's just left Kaze alone. 1-on-4, not going to happen. 16-10. B&E will secure map 3.
And we will head over to Overpass now, so I think this is going to be another cracking series by all accounts, but Rare Atom, let's put an end to that.
If that's the kind of form Rare Atom is going to come into this map with, then maybe it'll be a little tougher for Bad News Eagles than we would expect. Mosaic, what is Mosaic doing? It's Mosaic's world, we're just living in it, and Rare Atom are off to the races on Overpass. It looks like it's going to be another clean pistol round. Not even a single point of damage done so far by B&E, and that's how the round will end.
I don't know what Mosaic has had in between maps. Half a chance and he'll take it. He's just deleted Rigon there. Like, Rigon's meant to be... Whew, yeah, it's not going to work against the Scouts. So 2 of them have been tagged for 70. So GXX has put his team in a much better position, and they're advancing on A.
They're reinforcing the A bomb site with Advent, but the flash is good onto Kaze. Mosaic not able to find a trade just yet. Looks for it, eventually will. But as you said, those scout shots are coming through, doing damage and putting the pressure onto Rare Atom.
Oh dear, Rigon has found a way through the bank, and his cash is checked. And so Jam Young, he will fall too.
Well, that's a really disappointing round for Rare Atom. Bomb site and cause some real problems.
Yeah. The cavalry's here, though. That's the thing. It was all going to be about what they do with these 3 Molotovs.
Jam Young's been spotted, and he's really in a spot of bother here. Forward! Oh, if he would have got the kill, it would have been very clean indeed. Synopsy, team kill in there, but he's got the job done, and now Kaze, he must deliver in this scenario. Hasn't been given the opportunity until the back is spotted. Mercury also chimes in with one, but GXX lines them up. And Mercury's in the 1-on-1.
And the reposition as well.
Oh, was that heard? GXX can't see Mercury round the pillar. Looks like he'll find that timing inside the smoke. Mercury's got no chance.
Position where they have to go back to pistols. Wouldn't that have been something? Surf in with the MP9.
Oh, that was 100% another movement boy moment.
Yeah.
himself into the corner.
He's isolated, though.
Big job to do indeed. Tech9 always going to be scary on the other side of this equation. And Mercury's going to have to find his timing well. The XX also down. And Rare Atom finding the round that they need.
Never in doubt. Now, Jam Young has actually passed through Synopsy. Synopsy will be aware of this, but he's more concerned with that second.
Jam Young's ready.
Yeah.
Jam Young's watching. Mercury's gone for the peak here as well. Never mind. Jam Young was in 2 minds, but Mercury clears out Monster. So crisis averted for Rare Atom. Particularly in a matchup like this one.
Yeah, you want to be absolutely maximizing your time on CT. So now they're going to try and continue to put pressure on.
Here's that aggression, though, from Rare Atom we were talking about. They like to get aggressive through long. It's Kaze this time, and Mosea and Kaze both able to strike at the start of the round.
Just a water crunch. Down through connector. They want to take that sort of territory back, don't they?
Oh, Mercury on the off angle as well. He'll spot GXX out, who's got no idea.
And quick as you like, it's a 2v5, sorry.
Well, Sceneri might have something to say about that. Not sure that Mercury can get out of here too easily.
Okay.
They will give up his life.
A bit of broken play here. Now, Synopsy's slipped the net a little bit.
Oh, this is awkward. Mosea's got no idea, and now A is actually open. Then the game is on.
Should be able to with that set of util.
Or does Kaze chase Sceneri? He's holding. Kaze's trying to buy that time. Synopsy's got the better of Jam Young as well. This is starting to fall apart for Rare Atom. What on earth is happening in this round?
Synopsy's done the heavy lifting. He's opened up A, behind enemy lines, and extracted around for them. So the Bad News Eagles, they find something out of nothing.
Find Advent. He'll escape back up short, just in time. You got lots of members over toward this B bomb site for Rare Atom. If B&E commit to this, the contact play, it's not going to work out. 2 for 1. Rare Atom have the numbers. They've got the shots as well. And once again, the door is shut on B. One Flatro and GXX will try to make something happen. And they may yet still. It's on to one Flatro. But Mercury saves the day for Rare Atom.
Arriving in the nick of time. Bad News Eagles.
Oh, are they going to go fast again into B? It hasn't worked so far, and I'm not sure it'll work again.
No.
Shuts it down. B&E, they've got to stop rushing B.
They changed the pace out of the back of the tack, and dear me, has that come back to bite them.
Doesn't even look like he cares.
Was he ever flashed?
No.
And he's going for it.
Jam Young's going to go for the ace here. He could get 5. Synopsy's 28 HP, and Jam Young wants it. He hunts for it.
He knows.
He knows he's somewhere in the smoke.
There's blood in the water.
And the shots don't connect. It's pain. It's pain for everyone, especially for B&E. He wanted it. He really did.
Yeah.
You could tell. Egon's going to get boosted up.
Yeah, well, they know he was one at Toxic.
Oh, Advent! Survives.
3 bites to the cherry weren't enough.
B&E are going to try to make their way into B. A 1-for-1, not ideal for Rare Atom. They've kind of given up a bit of control on the B bomb side, and they will end up having to actually play retake here. That has me concerned a lot, Jim.
Ooh. Okay.
What is happening to Rare Atom in this round?
The bomb still hasn't made it to the spot. They're here to fight.
Well, they're fighting well. M4 retreat for Kaze, drops the bomb, but he's alone now and tries to get it done himself.
It's a time crisis.
Maybe he's got a chance, maybe. Bomb's got to be retrieved. What a shot. Scenario the drive-by, and Rare Atom again. Another one of those rounds where you just think they just can't afford to lose that. I mean, if Rare Atom somehow manages to get to 10 in this half anyway, that would be an absolute miracle. But great shot from Sceneri. And Bad News Eagles.
Yep, don't rate it.
Here we go again, B&E. They want to hit B. How many times have they tried this and how many times have they failed? But they'll come knocking again. And Jam Young will shut the door in their face.
No.
No way. But either way, still, the trades are successful for Rare Atom and BNE. I mean, they've tried to batter down this door time and time again, but the player into B late. Synopsy is the one with the bomb, but Mosea's still there anchoring, and that is it. That's the round over. GXX can't get down and plant the bomb quickly enough. Kaze, he would have liked to have sealed the deal right there. Saved a bit of time, but at the end of the day, there is no hope for GXX, and it's 10 for Rare Atom on the CT side of Overpass. Is that enough? Or will Bad News Eagles make their way back in the next half? It's a bold strategy playing an angle like this with the USP.
Oh, yeah.
But if you hit your shots, it is something brilliant. Unfortunately for him, Rare Atom are just a little bit better on those pistols, as they have been at this event. Mercury looks for another. And that is the site taken. Rare Atom are coming out in force. Bomb plant not down yet. Dooley's out. One flat throw. What is happening? Rare Atom. They've just forgotten to watch angles. And Mercury is solo. Bomb's not even planted for him. They know where he is. Shots connecting. He'll need to ace this round to win it. And what a piss around it would be to win.
They're only just back on the bomb too now, though, so he's got time.
He's pushing his way forward. He can't cancel the defuse. And BNE will win a crucial pistol.
Emulate what Jam Young was capable of. He does have support with that M4 in Rigon.
Well, here we go. That's not too bad, but that's pretty good.
Trading their way on in.
2 entries from Rare Atom. A couple of the members looking pretty low, though, so we'll need to see some really crisp shots coming out here from Jam Young. Can't land anything onto Synopsy, who'll pick the pace up. Advent is solo. We talked about Advent having the clutch gene yesterday, but they don't really give him an opportunity there. Smoke into bathrooms. It'll keep Rare Atom at bay for the moment, but they're going to start tossing their util in onto the site. Mercury down. Synopsy gets himself a double. Is brought back by Jam Young, but numbers are definitely there for BNE. GXX still needs to be dislodged. The flash is good. And Kaze over the top, but he can't plant the bomb. Trade is in. They've got 9 seconds. They've got to get there. They've got to get the bomb. Jam Young can't. And where is Mosea?
He's too busy watching backs. He's nowhere near the action, and that has left them in a painful position at the end of the round.
And it looks like they're going to take the bait. Oh, that's a little bit too clean from Rigon.
Yeah, he's collected Mosea as well. Just a sweet little bonus. Jam Young, well, he's not allowed anywhere either. The Rare Atom have been cordoned off.
Oh, well, you really sense the shift in momentum now that BNE are on the CT side. It could be. Synopsy is making his way back up, but oh, is he a little bit too little too late? Mercury not landing his shots. It'll be the end of Jam Young, but at least Mercury's able to get the trade. Still, could have perhaps been a bit cleaner for Rare Atom, and that is what you're looking for from Mercury in particular. Mosea here to cut off the rotations, gives away his position. GXX misses the shot, and Rare Atom will get themselves another round and get back on top.
From here for Bad News Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, they don't really have enough to force. 40 seconds left in the round for Rare Atom to work. They start to make their way into the A bomb site. That is looking pretty nice, though, for one flat throw, one-way smoke. Mercury spotted. Advent hits the headshot. GXX misses again, and Jam Young doesn't quite punish, but Rare Atom, they're not getting the entries onto the bomb site that they need. GXX steps up again, and there's 16 seconds for Mosea. He finds Mosea might be the hero for Rare Atom, looking for that final member. And GXX gives Bad News Eagles a lifeline. They breathe a sigh of relief. That would have been disaster.
Oh dear. What a round The aggression from Mosea, though, the confidence after hitting those two.
Money's still bad for the CT side, and Rare Adam, they've got another buy. They're going to go fast.
No.
Neri. Only a 1-for-1. Jam Young's looking for more, but Rigon is here, and Rigon is no longer there. It's 3-on-3. Juan Flatro down to 22 HP, has been traded by Kaze.
Rotation still a little bit off as well, so they will have the chance to get themselves the bomb plant.
Oh, Mosea is in a good position here. Watching the wrong angle at the moment. Noise being made. Shots connecting. Rare Atom. They might be putting it over the line again. It's on to GXX. Rare Atom and BNE. I'm sorry, but your money is not looking very good. And there is someone potentially peeking through the monster tunnel.
No overreaction from Bad News Eagles.
Not yet. Rare Adam going straight into the trap, though. There's two players watching this. The Molotov will prevent the trade onto Saneri. So it looks a little better now for BNE. Jam Young has got himself a frag. Still one member down on that B-bomb site to get past, and it's Rigon, who has been stellar on this map so far. Headshot onto Jam Young. Rare Atom, only 3 members to work their way in with. Rigon steps up alongside Synopsy, and 14-14 is now the scoreline. Bad News Eagles under pressure.
They've managed to hold it together. That is an absolute pressure cooker, isn't it?
What's the money looking like on the T side?
It's not looking
horrible.
Fantastic.
Oh, Rare Adam, they had it on a platter. To do a little bit of work actually with that gun. But BNE are trying to get aggressive. They're changing things up here, Jim. We've not seen them contesting Fountain and Playground a whole lot on this CT side.
Every time out of a tactical pause, they've gone aggressive. CT or T, it doesn't matter.
Advent down. Advent down early. Jam Young nearly dies. Kaze falls with the bomb. Jam Young saves the day for a moment, but this is looking awful for Rare Atom. Jam Young and Mosea must salvage. And there you have Jam Young again with an important frag. But he knows there's someone in Playground. He knows it's dangerous. It's over, surely. 16-14, and Bad News Eagles have done it.
They made it very, very difficult for Rare Atom in the closing stages there. They had the crowd. Bad News Eagles, they had to work for it, but they are deserving victors here in this series.
Well, it's an all too familiar scenario for Rare Atom, I'll say. They do not play well under pressure, and there is another example of it.
What a game. Jesus, that was absolutely insane. Bad News Eagles taking down Rare Atom in front of a stacked audience. I think it's the biggest it's been so far. Now tell me, you went down on Inferno. How did you guys recover into the next couple of maps?
Losing on Inferno was a wake-up call for us because we started this tournament pretty slow, and we're getting into our form slowly and slowly. But we're trying our best. We knew they have really good Inferno and Overpass. We were pretty confident on our Mirage. To be honest, it was a harder game than we thought. They played really, really good. And I don't know, they shoot really good, I guess.
Chinese Counter-Strike can be really, really hard to play against sometimes. But yeah, as you mentioned, Mirage was really strong, but Overpass was the big one, right? Down at the half. How did you guys manage to bring that back?
We knew our city side is good in almost every map, and we always believe in each other that we can come back from any game. We've done it in the past, we've done it in a lot of games, so we were pretty confident we will do it, and we just gave everything, I guess, and we did it.
Absolutely awesome. And now the big one, you get to sleep now, that's good, and then midday, it's going to be against Grayhound. That's going to be a crazy crowd. Are you excited?
It's gonna be a really good game to play because it's playing versus 6 players, because tomorrow they will have their home crowd. Obviously they will be the favorite for them, but we'll try to win this game and the tournament.
I don't know, I reckon you guys are looking pretty hot, so you'll give it to them, but we'll leave you to it for now. Take care. Cheers, man. Back to you guys.